Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. I am your host, Ellis, otherwise known as Trainman, and with me, I actually don't have anybody today. I'm just used to doing the with me. Somebody might chime in later, but for now, it's just me, myself, and I. So, let's take a look at our contracts. First thing I'm going to do, I am done with this. I'm not going to do this. It's way too much work. I'm not going to bother. It's so simple, but goodbye. So we've got Lefty orbiting Mun, Sean orbiting Minmus. These two are at the Minmus station, I think. And then explore Duna, which this is the first thing. This is the thing that we have to do. Although we have something out there, how long until it reaches a point where we can change its thingy? So, is it this? It's this. Yeah. So it's still going to be a while until we reach this. In fact, it's going to be about a year. Well, no, it's about 2/3 of an Earth year. So I'm not worried about that right now. It'll be a while until we get there, until we can do anything with that. So let's look at some other contracts in the meantime. Surveys of Minmus near the Trenchcoat 2 relay. Temperature surveys. 2 tourists. 10 asteroids. This is something that I want to do. Happening passively over a length of time as long as any active sentinels are near the specified orbit. They do not need to be newly launched. Okay, so do we have this? We need to have a thing. So, I'll look at this. Dude is stuck on service of Mun, seriously? New outpost on Mun. Well, okay, here's what I want to look at. Here's my sort of goal right now. I want the drilling stuff. Where is the Sentinel telescope? It's got to be in one of the things that we haven't looked at yet. No. No. Ah, wait. Ah, Sentinel infrared telescope. We do have it. We also have these. What is this? Void of exposed to air. Orbital scanner survey. Moon's natural resources. That's not what I want. And then surface scanning module. Okay, so this can be put down and then this is put in orbit. So I want to do things with these guys. I want to go to a Mun, I guess? I also need to take a little bit of a refueler out there. So, field science, no. Alright, so we have the Sentinel. We can do that thing. The other thing I want is I want mining tech. This is it. It costs 550 science. That is quite a lot, actually. And I would upgrade the building in order to get that. We've got 4 million Spaceos. It's like, what else do I need right now? So, I have all this stuff. I have the heavier rocketry. I have the mainsail, which is good. I don't have the very heavy rocketry. I have this, so I can make good-sized rockets. I can't make massive rockets, but I can make pretty good-sized ones. And, alright, so here's the missions. Here's my missions. We don't even need to worry about the mission control right now. Actually, we'll do this. We'll do this. Duration 31 years, so that's going to take a while. Well, let's see. Do we have to do this then? We're not really hurting, so I'm not going to worry about contracts. Let's go to the tracking station. Let's think about what we need to do for us. Because the main reason to do that stuff is to get all that stuff. Alright, so where does it want us to put that thing? Alright, so it doesn't show us where it wants us to put the Sentinel satellite. It's the Empire 1 relay. Let's actually, most importantly, alright, what is these guys? Okay. 2 things that are in orbit that we need to get our hands on. Whoops, too far out, too far out. Over here. Let's look at, come on. We've got 2 things in orbit that we don't care about. The Lemon 1 station, I think that thing's out of fuel. And then go over to Minmus. Oh, we were only halfway through a thing, weren't we? We need to get back. Yeah, the Elephant 5, we need to get back. Don't we? See, we don't actually have a station here. We have a ground station, but not a regular one. So, we might want to do some stuff with Minmus. I don't really like doing stuff with Mun. Mun is too big and heavy. But if it calls for it, then perhaps we will. But this is what we've got left. We've got Sean, Jebediah, and Lefty. Yeah, we need to bring them back. Yeah. We lost some reputation, but that's fine. Okay. We've got to leave here, and we've got to get back to Kerbin. So... no. That's better. Not the most efficient thing I've done, but... that's apparently as much as we're going to be able to cancel out. Let's see if we can actually get a lunar intercept. Because that means we could use that to fix our inclination. I thought I saw something like that. No. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I do want to have some sort of intercept with it, though, because we are a little bit off, and fixing our thing is more than too much. That's a lot of Delta V right there. Well, let me see. That brings us down onto it. Periapsis. Let's see. Let's get that at, like... $19, let's say 25. 30 works too. 20's too much. I think we've got enough left in us to do it. Because that's a, let me do a little test burn. Burn of 1 minute. Do I think I can do that? I don't know. If worst comes to worst, we've got a thing. Alright, you know what? Guess we'll just have to try it. We've got to get back. And we should fly another ship out here and try to do some surface scanning. Because we already have a base, so... yeah, Jeb, we going home. Alright, so... yeah, I do, like I said, I want to do some surface scanning of Minmus. I want to see what we can gather with that. And then I want to get some more science. The thing is, we need to go somewhere to get science. We can pick up more from Minmus, but we still need like 300 more. So what I think I should do is take any sort of contract that details a base on Mun, or an orbital station of Mun, perhaps. Yeah, an orbital station would work. We already have one, but I feel like I should add some modules to it. And I should bring some fuel to it, because it's completely out of gas. Also, we don't have the claw. I kind of want to use the claw. Oh, never mind. It's going to take a lot less time than we figured. I want to use the claw for grabbing the extra pieces of junk that we have hanging around. I'm not sure if there's a proper way to return junk to Kerbin, but we could always do that and make some money off of it. I feel like that could be an entertaining sort of attempt at a venture. But yeah, like I said, we don't have the claw yet. Oh, that's too much. Do we have RCS? There. And we've still got enough fuel in the tank that if something goes wrong, we can afford. Let's go back. Goodbye, Minmus Base. Where's Kerbin? Should be pretty much... Oh, there it is. Alright, we just left Minmus's sphere of influence. So we're gonna go this way. And we're gonna head down. And I think we should be fine. The question is, where are we gonna come down? Okay, so let's try and change our inclination a little bit. Let's face down. This is down? Is this down or is this up? Oh, it's neither, actually. Anti-normal. Let's see if we can get ourselves... Ah, whatever. Alright, here's what we'll do. We'll just try to slow down. Am I already... Oh, I'm already in the atmosphere. Time to use up all this fuel. There we go. Time to ditch that stage. Ah, hold on. Goodbye. Something already blew up. I think it was the solar panels. I didn't get to see them kind of do their solar panel-y thing. Alright, let's keep an eye on this. We're using up that ablator, that's for sure. I don't want to come down over that land, but at least it's not like mountains. We could lose some RCS ports. Let's do this. If things start getting too much, spinning should probably help us. Just to get things in different airstreams a little bit. Honestly, I think that will slow us down a little bit quicker as well. I'm surprised that has not exploded any further than it already did. Are we heading straight for that mountain? We're sort of heading for it. I think we're going to come down before it. Before then. At the very least, we're landing on the beach. But yeah, that burn probably saved us a lot of grief. I sort of started a policy of doing that and then didn't follow through on it much. Wow, is that going to stay in orbit? Is that seriously going to stay in orbit? I mean, I assume it'll come around again and... No, it's gone. It's already gone. Whoops. Uh-oh. No, it's still technically there. Oh no, it's listed as a probe. Where is it? I still don't see it. It's gone. It's effectively gone. Alright, we did it with, pretty much 700 ablator left, so that's fine. Alright, we're still going too fast for these, I would assume. Alright, it's safe to deploy. Alright, I'm gonna wait until we finish slowing down by normal air resistance, though, because I don't want to take too long to get to the bottom. I don't want to take too long to get down. Are we there yet? Alright, we're still slowing down, but not quickly. Almost. Still slowing down. Or whatever, I'm gonna pop them here. Alright, coming down, we've got these, we're gonna finish these contracts. Alright, let's time warp all the way down. It'll take us a little while to get down at normal speed, then we'll finish these. And then, yeah, we'll see if there's anything about a Minmus base. Or, sorry, a Mun base or a Mun, station. Because that will be good. I also do want any contracts that provide us some cheap, easy science. Because I want to save up for that mining stuff. Something I've never done before. Alright, recover. Are we there yet? We're gonna come back home to the Kerbal Space Center. We earned 3.3 science, that's nice. 7,000 funds recovered, that's something, I guess. And then we got all this crap. Lefty advanced to level 2, that's cool. That's good. Alright, so that's that. We've got some new people, we've got some new stuff. Let's go to mission control. Alright, go back to that. Ooh, orbital station on Kerbin. New station's antenna has a docking port and can generate power. At least 5 Kerbals. Alright, I think I'm going to do that as well. So we'll do that, because that'll be a good thing to do. Chip kit from orbit of Minmus. That should be easy enough. Oh my god. Anything? Okay, what's something that gets us lots of science? That gets us 2. That gets us 4 already. We'll do that. This gets us 1. This gives us loads, I guess. I guess that works. I don't know. Tourists, that doesn't give us any science, really. This doesn't give us any at all. No. Gives us 1 and a new person. Gives us 3, but tourists. Meh. This gives us 9, but orbiting the sun. And also, it's still only 9. What was the thing that I just did that I was like, I can do that? Science data from the surface of Minmus. You know what? Let's see if the thing on Minmus has gotten us any shiny new data yet. I do need to send a refueler to Minmus. That's the other thing that I talked about already. Let's go pay a visit to our station thing. I wish I had like a hose or something that I could connect between two things. Oh wait, no. Wrong thing. You're the other thing. You've got some fuel in you. But you're still like half a tank, and, you know. I should scrap this one and send a new one. Because I'm limiting the amount of fuel that can carry. Science. Transfer science. It's uploading. Keep an eye on our electric charge. Got those. This is pretty significant. We've got a lot of data here too. Boosh. Alright, we should have got a contract from that. Good, we did. We got like 85 science as well. Let's upgrade the lab. Alright, you guys are doing a great job out there. Let's see, we've got scientist, and then somebody else, right? No, that's it? Just these two? Hold on. Escape the escape menu. Oh, we've got LaFell, who's a pilot, and Valentina. Valentina, you can probably go home. But you guys are designed to fly around, or you guys are here so you can fly around that. Does this thing have, like, it has some fuel in it still. Which, I don't know if that's I don't know if that's great or not, but it's got it. If I parked that here, which I'm not sure that would be possible, but if I did, I'd be able to transfer fuel to it. I kind of want to see if that's possible, but I'd be afraid to break the station. I still kind of want to try it. Maybe not right now. Maybe if we're ever really strapped for fuel. So, let's go back to the tracking station. Actually, we need to go back to the Space Center itself. We need to think about this space station that we want to put in orbit. The question is, what have we got up here? Alright, leave the facility. So let's upgrade this. It costs about 1,000,000 space bucks, and now it's done. Which, that's good. VAB. Oh no, let's go back to mission control real quick. So active. We only have these two. We've got this. Alright. Antenna docking port can generate power. Have facilities supporting at least 5 Kerbals. Maintain stability for 10 seconds. Put your station in orbit if Kerbin. Just any orbit. No specific orbit. Just any orbit. That's fine. And gives us almost 100,000 space bucks and 14... Or well... 9 thingy. Okay, well let's think about this. So at least 5 Kerbals. We do want to launch a thing. We sort of already have modules that we can launch. But the first thing I want to launch is the science module. And so we're going to put that up there. And then we'll go about designing something that can dock to it. I don't think I have the multi-hub. I feel like that's some further research, right? Structural. Yeah, I don't have the multi-hub. Oh well, we could build our own. Alright, so what is the thing that carries the... It's not any of the anteaters, that's for sure. Not the Elephant 5. Well, maybe the Elephant 5. Actually, let's check it. Load. No, this is the other thing. I don't know necessarily why I put this in a fairing. Oh, you know what? It's because of that. Alright, so it's not the Elephant 5. It should be like the Elephant 4? Or 3? 2, maybe? No. Let's try this. Nope, that's not it. Dunce cap. You know what? Maybe it's not an elephant because it's supposed to be automated. This thing has the probe in it. No, this has the top of the station. Alright, let's check something else then. Canoe 2, Cougar, Elephant, Empire, Empire. Empire 3. This looks chunky enough. Empire 4. Alright, so that is the 2 modules. Try Empire 3 then. Here it is. Alright, so we're going to make a new class of stuff for station stuff. So we'll call it What should we call it? I want to go with Scorpion because I can. Although it's not technically a manned launch, I'll go with Scorpion. Launcher, yes. So we're going to call this Research Module. There. Research Module. Alright, so we're going to get rid of these. Other than that, I think I'm fine with the way this is. Oh wait, let's get rid of the rest of these. Let me put another docking port on the bottom of this. Or is it coupling? There. So we've got that. We've got some batteries. Yeah, research module. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to put... Oh wait, we've got an antenna in there. Do we have a bigger one? I could probably use a bigger one. Let's see, communication. There, we'll do it like that. That looks fine. That actually looks terrible. I'll put it on this side, and then on this side... Oh, that doesn't work. This probably doesn't work either. It probably sticks out. It does. I could use the offset tool for that. To just slide it in a little bit. Packet size, bandwidth. This is actually probably better. And I'll slap 2 of these on there because why not? It actually even says ISS on the side of it. I will slide that down until it's like an inch above the bottom. That'll be a good benchmark. Right about there. There. Okay, so we have the Scorpion. That's this module. Honestly, I don't think we need the middle stage. But I'm going to keep it just in case. The other question is, how heavy is this? I just want to know, because we got this thing to min-miss. That's 7.4 tons. How big is an orange tank? How heavy is an orange tank? 36 tons. Holy mackerel. That's heavy. This is 9 tons, so we could send a full one of these to min-miss. And I think I might. I still might. But anyway, Scorpion 1. Because it's technically a manned post. So we'll do this, and then we'll get a couple of other modules to slap on. Yeah. Because it's got to support 5 people, it said. Actually, we can slip on the top thing. So we'll do that. Scorpion 1 is ready for launch. Actually, we'll set this to be a different thing than that. Let's put this thing in orbit. Come on, let's go. Alright, we're here. Alright, and in 3, 2, 1, launch. A good start. It's wobbling a little. That's fine. I wonder what it would take to get an orange tank into orbit. Something got 4 times as powerful as this. Actually, yeah, about 4 times as powerful as this. A little more. But that's how much it would take. I don't really know how I would do that. Is this a mainsail or a skipper? Oh, never mind. That's a skipper. I could use a mainsail. I could also actually use an orange tank or 2 or 3. And solid fuel boosters. Those would be nice. Maybe. I know, I've always found solid fuel boosters to be a little bit lackluster. I feel like I can do something much more easily with liquid fuel boosters. The problem is, liquid fuel boosters are much more expensive and heavier. So that is something that needs to be considered. So we're going to make our gravity turn. We're already, like, a significant amount of the way through it. We're mostly out of the atmosphere. We're already staged. So I'm going to turn almost completely over. Call that good. And come up right under this. Right under Haruki's pod. Which is at 80,000. I think I'll position this at a good 100,000. 125 would also be good because we'd be able to speed up time from there. I could have launched this with 2 scientists in it, but there wouldn't have been really a point. The other thing I need to make is a little shuttle, like a dedicated shuttlecraft. I also do need to see what I can do in order to get a good-sized fuel tank in orbit. And then attach it to the station. You know what I could use? I could use one of the airplane cockpits as a shuttle cockpit. As like a tug. I'm not sure if that has a skewed center of mass, though, because that would make things difficult. I'll have to investigate, although I don't think we own it, so it might be a little bit much to research that just for the sake of seeing if I could make a shuttle out of it. The only other thing I have that's equivocal is a Mark 1 lander can. I could use that. Yeah, I'm thinking about it now. It might have to be a multi-piece thing that I assemble in orbit, a shuttle. Because I'm thinking about it having to have it move station parts around. And the thing that's going in my head is, if it's a station part and I have a shuttle thingy, the engine or engines, it's entirely possible they'd be pointing directly at the, let's pop that fairing off. They'd be pointing directly at the, sort of object in question, and that's not really what I want. That's not good. Wait, that's the wrong way, is it? Okay, there we go. I found the sweet spot. Oh, that was good right there for a minute. Let's make an orbit out of this. $119 by 143. That's pretty close to circular. It's circular-ish. Alright, so we're actually going to keep this like this. It's going to be real unwieldy, but we're going to keep it like this. I don't know why we're slowly rotating. Here's what I'll do. I'll go... Let me face it backwards. Let me try to get it as close to 125 as I can. So let's spin the sucker around. And then when we get to periaps, we'll cut it down a little bit. Yeah, I do want a shuttle. I do want a refueler. The thing is, I don't know how long range we could make these shuttles. See, and I'm thinking of it like a cargo ship. That's not really what I want. Because I don't need a tug. I mean, I do, but I really just need a shuttle. Something with pretty good fuel capacity and RCS capacity, and that can schputz around the solar system. That was too much. I wasn't even really paying attention when I did that, too. I'm just gonna burn through all my RCS doing this. Whatever. It's 125. How much RCS do we have? Oh, we're doing fine. Alright, let's go to our apoapps and increase that to 125. And then we'll add another module to it. Non-stop. Alright. Whatever, this thing's sort of going out of control. We'll leave this like this, and we'll come back to it in a minute. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to stand this thing up. No, wrong way. Put it at anti-normal. There we go. That's fine. It's going to stand on end, pretty much. And then also the other thing I want to do is deploy... Yeah, extend these. Extend that. Extend that. Extend... Where's the fourth one? That. And also extend this. And extend... this. There we go. Everything is ready for action. Back to the space center.